Hello and welcome to Brand X Reviews. Today is Friday the 27th of March 2026. Now, if you remember on this channel 3 years ago, we were very excited throughout the spring and into the summer in 2023 because there was a Bruce Lee box set coming out, and we don't quite have anything quite as amazing as that because that was the entirety of this film collection, to be fair. This one we've got Jackie Chan, which is also very nice. Now, I'm going to show you the specifics from the details that have been released by Arrow Video. As always, well, not as always, but as usual, we've got a standard Blu-ray and a 4K Blu-ray UHD collection coming out, and this is due out in June. So we're going to have a look at the website now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to record this on the screen in a specific way, because the website is kind of weird when you screen recording, basically, because there's all sorts of like animations that kind of pop up. So I'm going to have to record it in a kind of weird way, but you will be able to see what I'm talking about anyway. So this is the website itself on Arrow Video. It's got the artwork I've already shown you. I don't think there's anything else other than this at this moment. So, as I say, this is the 4K version, so I'm going to just focus on this one basically, go for the best one. So that's your price, about £140 if you're in the UK. Now, let's just skip through it. I'm just going to go through it. You can check this out yourself on the website. I'm not going to read the whole thing out for the sake of the video. I'm just going to go through the 10-disc collection and just talk about what's on each disc, basically. And you can kind of see what's on there. I'm not going to read the whole thing out. I'm just skimming through it, basically. So, 10 discs, obviously, and as well as that, you get a 160-page book, you get a reversible poster, 24 lobby card reproductions, limited edition packaging. As always, it'll be very nice, I'm sure. It's Arrow Video, they do usually put good collections together. This is what I mean about the pop-ups on the screen. It kind of does this a little bit, so apologies for that. I'll try to keep that to a minimum. So, disc 1, Drunken Master 2, which you get on 4K. You have different cuts of the movie as well on there, as you can see, the Hong Kong cut and the international cut, various different audio options, various different subtitle options. That seems to be a consistent feature throughout these. Like I say, I'm not going to read out, specify each one, but you can see on the screen quite a lot of stuff, quite a lot of extra features as well. So that's decent. Disc 2, Rumble in the Bronx Hong Kong cut. Let's skim through that. Disc 3, the international cut. Disc 4, Thunderbolt. Disc 5, Police Story 4, First Strike. Now, the version I've got of that at the moment is just a basic DVD, and it's quite an old, early 2000s one. It's not a very good quality, so this one is going to be a pretty good one to upgrade to. Police Story 4 is a bit of a departure from the 3 that came before, but it is a sequel. The 2 films that came after that, which aren't included here, that was the New Police Story and Police Story Lockdown, I think they were called. Very good films, but those are kind of reboots because they weren't sequels to the original 3 or 4. This is a sequel to that. It's a bit more like a James Bond film is Police Story 4 First Strike compared to the others, but in a good way. I mean, I like James Bond films, but it's not necessarily what you want to do with every franchise. They did kind of go for that with this, and I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. So, Hong Kong cut there on disc 5, disc 6, the international cut, and then disc 7, Mr. Nice Guy Japanese and Hong Kong cuts. Disc 8, the international cut. Disc 9, Who Am I? The Hong Kong cut. Disc 10, the international cut. So plenty of extra features, plenty of good stuff to go at here. Now, I'm not the longest time fan of Jackie Chan. To be honest, it was last Christmas I actually really started watching some of his films. Shout out to Arif, a good friend of mine, who got me into watching his movies, starting with the Rush Hour trilogy, which isn't a really good example of his movies because his Hong Kong stuff was the better stuff. But it kind of got me started there, and I've just been watching a lot of his movies over the last 3 months since Christmas. So this box set is really good timing because there's quite a few on here that I haven't actually got around to watching yet. So really excited that this is coming out. So I'll be getting this in June, there's no doubt about that. So that's pretty much the video. I will leave it there. I might do follow-up videos on this. Obviously on this channel we do talk about action movies quite a bit. So, well, that's the main focus of the channel. So if you like this video, you want to see more, subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you next time. Actually, no, I'm lying. One last thing, if it's of interest, there's a very new film that's been released on Blu-ray in February of 2026. I've not seen it yet, so I can't recommend it, but I wasn't actually aware of this film. It got released last month. So if this is news to you, here's a heads up. Shadow's Edge, apparently pretty good film, and it's very new. I believe this was actually filmed last year. They didn't put a lot of effort into getting an international release. There's a number of reasons for that. If you want to check out a channel on YouTube called Forgotten Fists, they did a pretty good video about why that might be. It does look like a pretty decent film anyway, so I will be checking this one out later on. It's pretty good to have this to kind of quench the thirst for the box set that's going to be coming out for Amaro. So yeah, like I said, just thought I'd give this one a quick mention.
Minitafor, minitafor.